I even saw the byproducts pouring, and I got to know that this is yet another thing that will have a multiplier effect. People have been talking about poultry keeping, piggery. These byproducts here is telling us another task. We should not only concentrate on oil production, but we need to diversify so that we have income flowing from all directions. And this factory is going to do that. As a district, we pledge our full support to ensure the sustainability of this investment. We shall continue to mobilize our communities through our technical team, strengthen farmers group, and provide the necessary technical guidance to maximize the benefits of this project. Our chief guest, as I told you, this is the first factory that we are commissioning in Electron. But out of this, I now have the excitement that series of factories will now start flowing in Electron out of this one we have launched today. And we shall have factories spreading to the communities. We have a lot of potential. The technical team, I know Madam Assumpta, for us at times we sleep, but she's never sleeping to ensure that we find things that can change the life of the last person in the village. And I think you have rightly opened the padlock of development for Electron District. And God is aware, we want to thank you for that support that you have given. Before I conclude, allow me to thank the contractor. Mr. Contractor, I want to thank you wholeheartedly. I know we started from challenges, but you are such a listening person. You came down here and you worked with our people, and that's why we're having this success. Many contractors have abandoned sites, have got some advance, they will disappear. Unfortunately, when the contractors disappear, they come and now arrest the technical team, and yet money is with somebody else. That is the unfortunate bit of it. But I want to thank you for persevering, because from the look of the project, where there was no power line, the money was not there, you feel like we might not succeed. But I want to thank the minister. When he directed, when we were inspecting the site, I got to learn that site inspection is very important. The minister directed that as much as there is the little money for the extension of electricity, he directed Madam Assumpta and Tadeo that for me as a minister, I need electricity power here because the factory needs power. How possible is it, that was his word, how possible is it for a factory to be without power in the grid? And I think he was speaking power by those words, and already have electricity power here. We need to let us clap our hands for the minister, Honorable Chris Magezi, for that. So much for being close. The engineering team, Engineer Ambrose. We have the cow himself coordinating the commercial office, and also in a special way the mother, that is Joy, Madam Joy, who is the focal point person. When you see Joy, you see legs. When you call her at night, she will tell you everything about legs. I remember there was a time that we met the minister in Lira with Tadeo in Margarita Palace. Just within a short time, Joy brought to us a very good write-up about legs. Even on a Sunday, when Cow called her, said, please, can you go and meet the minister with the chairman? And all the write-up, I was surprised. When we were meeting, we had everything. So Joy, I want to thank you for being a dedicated civil servant and the rest. The other partners, Inspire and our team from Code 8 that is working in Apala. I want to use this opportunity also to call the people of Apala. Jome Apala, when Ametiya Apala, Ametiya Lepton, Apala, Aloy, Angera Kedadui, Enawano Yero, Menungo, certificate of customary land ownership. I will need your chupu Joke nang tete rugini ba konyere pe. Achugini kwanye kachini tutumia bichiel kiken. Aita nungu. Tepo kwenye me processing baro me logoni. Ka logoni tiki na par karachiel. Pudang chilin tuta bichiel cha. Akobo goba. Gina konyo wang logoni. Baro me lobo. Ame yini beru kede. Ini ang unukopane. Choy lobo na. Kaki nubero bal pero mo choyo. Eno mi ana kobini bina para. Ena punya beru vice chairperson. Ka wano tero kano kene. Unuja kobini wano bichato loba jo. Tia Apala is a secretary. Tia Ngera anayai won kom. Tia Loy ikarana bina kat kui. An pe alelo. Ken gimu alele yengo. Pe uye no meno. Ena ndo tia lelo. Isha do ana tia yale. Yen gina dom bina alele yengo. Tie. Kau gero faktura man pe mi alelo. Eno mi awur ma ngato pe ni ile ile koru kui. Tedo tako lil kiti pingo. Ana kui piendo atia lelo. In conclusion, I want to thank the President of this country, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for steering this country in the right direction. And he has been preaching about transformation. He has been preaching about value addition. We now see it not only in the cities, not only in major towns, but we now see it in a remote place like Apala. We want to thank the President for those kind of initiatives. I also want to thank the chief guest, my brother, who is stepping in for the minister, for the good work you are doing for Electron and your team. Let the commissioning of this oilseed factory be a blessing to our people of Apala, a blessing to the people of Electron, a blessing for the people of Moroto, and a blessing for the people of this country, so that we see more factories, more industries coming to our district. I say all this for God and my country. I thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair. At this moment, we are going to have an interlude by the team from Obim.
Mano beru group me obet karashiel. Gino ti upeto gini punni. Oti dangu put. Oberu gino kunkuya mo luni election. Amejo gino kere lira waksia. Gin jono gini yene. Opoyo unu. Gina ti unu nenu uni kan. Warko chakti. Abeg bira mana me ti lare amani winyi wa pengo nima ni utahati abino utahbiri me bia mukuyo bimi kwa nyukuyo tino bia mukuyo chukul jori na liho kai chukul api Goya Bas yola, we koti bala, sola, we koti bala. We si unukam no suga. Inge un peti wa kunu kuya chilu. Ah, bas. Tikere kuya ni kata chilu yero pune. Ah, bas. Umio gero factory ni rukela yera tutwa. Ah, peti ni factory ni chilu gero bas. Ah, mami pajolo kwa kafina ya jeli. Agora basha. Eta duo. Pajolo kwa kafina ya jeli. Jelo mafina. Pajemo. Ah, kuchamuka. Arachulo kana tena awela do tope ya bensini enwa hani ka tension lo ine nukuchibo echolo kwante prodi eko Alicia Makoni. Okay, no one can bear ping, no one can bear ping. No one can bear ping. Why you be? Ah, good chin, good chin. I wish you were come. Why you Amaru will take the shower and program and push you down by Chingmon. Monte to you to just take. Why you be no? I put you to the loan of building. Get you. Entertainment to make to you. Dear, when you goofy come water had a hat. So, you group for me, group. I get to take. I am your project. I take Munga. I take you. Where you know? Why you be? Shall be to be Munga? I do go. Oh, why you? Why you be? No, why you be? Ini lo nobody am wa ko ai kan ko den wulu ka ko di kan ye ke wa chi wala ma o ko di kan o po yo wulu akeli wu wela mo ya university me California o jodu nu welo kare we bere ko ni yo po ni ba bere pan ko na po wele wa ay ni wera kimate yomma bere ko pengo tunu ba putia mama chial jo ni na jo le wera putia mama chial e pe ko na now e to le ba na be alokere ana ya go nyiwu ko ni me jo le wera tia ma tia to hawa ole ga Obawa belo do kwata do bari yi di shengene ya tin pa wa yes sir o ko no foi da ko foi o ne lo wele wa bi me keli wa ku ala be o ko do ya ba me de tin gum te me da me ko ni wa ko ta ni yi di shengene ya tin pe ni ya tin ma ya yes Christ o wa oh lord ko wele wa man bere jo ni ke tini gene ni ya California lo now, I want you to translate this that for the surrounding Christians. When you were more, and your company, Shanna me would you Yamikara, Lucky, and do a when you walk a year. Did down about dear me and local conveterinary, my lecton. Never can you make Kurunga chance? Ah. Yetikan, Olwani knocking in no chance. Yes, knocking. And Olwani no chance. Or 2 million little Kuwa, get a dahatali, Apala. Wait, project one to Missia. Mungi wando Tikashia get a dahatal, down to where you are put party district, Karashia get a gomora Apala. Give me a bit of chicken Karashia get wow, being good. Yeah, project one. Ubercom project adwonga pole uruba oboyo do have to be unika nyakira mera yukichivu we will chema poro bien petia yo do have me kwa yudan jo doni in mer ko niwa yen ko will chema poro ti udo hate hoko amane ko bi ko di ko ba we joni ya bini go mala kam atene na jo do gero Meve ko shampoo lawa. Wah, to na fayo kuina do mi ka to shampoo lawa keke. Good. Mer na ni puru un sunflower piero ba. Ba ti mo ba. O puri wa o kele wa factory menga. Pikara last one no do do chin. Ni benga chamu mo me o top mo kele wa kwere. Ilera. Eto na do ko bi unia alove ke dikupi kumkwane omiwa beru ke dikupi na factory menga me sunflower dai mo hania nitakule wimo amumiwa mwa puru sunflower pay me wunu jolera sunflower no lobo da biru ko kwere aleptong ina munumo ko penyi ana tiene ni ya kina pono wani utikere solo kwan dai ne wano gero aro kwasha Dong norom kanya kino ite moye wado boss moro bera tin wa me pasu ame romo me de wa gwen oro kele dia moro me cholo kwa ke binu winyu kopane uba mi rusuli manu bero plana mon achiel. Dami ta kubi anadi yuswinyi buba. Ishawa ni jomi du chuda hoka kwene. Ishingmon. Shio abeshu. Ena yetia konyonga. Hormon. Libe petotino. Shio lokwan. Daka yini wari ya limu jini ngokanga. Mon. Do anatia kubi huni aman. Keru hunu tek. Kanga tamogelo otoko. Odgwino ka. Miatim nga. Ange.
Nala kira mapenyi. Odgwino wa dung tiye. Edu gwen pot pe ye.
Ana wo wata kara kere chiel kere jago me Apala. Ata wata kere tike udon me district. Ata wata kere chia mara dek me Apala. Ata wata kere gole Morris jamna duta timunga atum. Iwini mulma. Ya wunu kang mar ko pa wunu banu na. Yina ni chakuwe. Tere wunu ka. Back about me, Johnny. Back about me. Back about me, Johnny. Back about me. Yeah.
One man was a para. Then you go back about now. Back about you was a para. Then I go. Yeah.
I don't know.
Patio winya bear. Pupe. I want that pachiemo. Eka man yini loho keda. Tida de wora wadi weka kiti.
Hello, ya tunu kada. Where you from, y'all?
Where you pata?
Where you wuru? Tuhuagi huwaki kano. Tuhuagi yihuka woro. Erka umo yihuchon. Nua bera bear. Enta tiyo kwa yudan. Wacha kumtini. Project wanu chahera da Muhammad dekere. Peyo. Mewa ni chaku group. Pirwa kenwa abo jome achoro terwa. Nuju kwa yuni jome ti konsum. Konywa. Chor terwa. Wayu uru ba me polomi wugum.
Wayo.
Ame wachaho group me kuyo. Ame chani. Yo ame tikere riahu kere tiro woromi watam. Nimo no wan mira tenwa ya kwa ikonyo kuyo. Chak pitu puno chak pu. Amar wana chako pitu puno wa me tikwale dia na hanen. Elchia dektia kobocha. Amane chani kayini wora nena ngi wana bimi ukar te wona ni wana ya kwa ikonyo kuyo. Mano wora kwa nyim e pitu gina me ro mere ti malo. Don't jo kene ni dang punywa unu kala chele teki mi tam ni weti gina no kala rame komi ye weko wana ye weko kunyu kuyu ishani wana doma ti pono ti pito puna me ti quality ame na ko munni te wonenno na ko chol dus wana jola wayu
Wana tu jolo jodusu mema watikan tu jolo wela pola popa. Tis wachani kayini mitobedo kerwa. Tila hasiel man won kome na tia kop keruni tikeru ma pol uba me polo mi wogom tikere museo men terwa dan tikan kong yare nene uno bimor Poyo bino
Yom chinya dom twan wala ma wala
Wayo ni beta chichek chawa.
ako besiek twan ya no lo ne ngor nya Alfred atera moni utio kwa nyo ko do mi ticha ne ndiro to nyu ticha usia ko project e bit boru utikere kuna ma wana importing ila ne do chia ma ne sisire tia kopo kai ne pundisha mi cha mo pono yare pe cha e ka mario o yabo board Gamo members. Came to be a membership fee to the Hasier and party Copapol. Group are all of bed culture mixed pharmacy group. Kirentia Copo, Pekwa Shia Metier, Yo Petier, a metero Uelena Head, and a site or tea. Dono Quani Catwere, sub county coin, Yapua Yo, we are down enough to 12. A very model farm. One of my board new co. Poematic.
Poet 12 group of BIM.
We also had another team that arrived. And by the time the district production, the drama, that was the exact time they were arriving. I don't know what coincidence is that. That is Dr. Noki Charles. Yeah, he's the one now giving the technical guidance. He's accompanied with an agricultural engineer, still new in the street. I have not mastered his name. Ngorok and from Napak district. Is Ngorok from Napak district. He is now the district agricultural engineer. Thank you so much. So we are ready for irrigation because an engineer is already there. Then we also have the district agricultural officer in the team, Mr. Ogwal. You can stand up for recognition. And then we also have the district fisheries officer, all the way from Jinja, Mogoya. I want to thank you so much. All these staffs are working in Aleptong. And then Omulero, you also arrived with the team. I am seeing you for the first time. Okay, thank you so much. And the rest. So my task is, one, to now invite the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Local Government, to come and address the gathering. Mama, you are most welcome. I want to find a comfortable place where she can speak from. I think this is better.
Thank you very much. My brother, who is also the chairperson of the district. My brother, the chief administrative officer. I didn't know you had another side. He's the strict man of the ministry. I didn't know he has humor. I didn't know he can dance. Now I know, Krauko, you can do other things. Yes, I will just speak a few and then you can be interpreting. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. Afoyo. About 30 years ago, as a young girl, I used to work in a patch. Can you imagine? Mosquitoes. Crossing the ferry. Now, very soon, there's going to be a bridge. We'll just be chew. Like Honorable Kasaja normally says with the economy, we shall just be chew. And then we are in a patch. And then we are in Lira. And they gave me the name of team. So when I came here and Lepton wanted to give me a name, I whispered to the chairperson, I said, I already have a name. So my name is Asumpta Ikiriza Tibamwenda. There's another one, Batala, a team. I'm very happy to be here. I thought I had come with staff, but I saw the staff were introduced by Lepton. So I was supposed to have staff, Mr. Muhindo. I saw the district introducing you. And of course, David Elipu, where is he? Yeah, at least that one I came with. Then I also came with my daughter, my darling daughter, Gabriela. Yeah, Gabriela, you stand and they see you. They should know that I have a legacy on earth. Gabriela has just finished her master's, but I told her you need to see the dust, you need to see the sun, you need to see what we do. And I have been on this leg with her. So far we've done like 11 districts, but you're good to go, isn't it? She's good to go. So I'm very happy to be here in Apala. Finally. Clap for yourself. For you, but thank you for the patience, thank you for the resilience, thank you for understanding. Thank you so much. At one stage, this power was hanging here in a transformer somewhere. There was a it was hanging here in the pole side. And the minister was here and said, but what stops this power from dropping from the poles to the factory? And I had no answer. I retrieved to the gatehouse, if you remember, chairperson, and I made a phone call to the regional manager. And that time the issue was, can you imagine meters? And I spoke a little bit harshly. I said, we are bringing a 600 million project into Aleptong. And for you, you're holding on a meter which is less than 1 million shillings. Who is fooling who? I was very harsh because the minister had also really given it to me.
So much
and I think after that, this UEDCL decided it is time to release the power into the factory. I'm so happy. I don't know how many times we've been here and looking at these trees and the trees cannot give power. Mr. Contractor, congratulations, finally.
For your contractor, so
Mr. Muhindo has a little bit taken the wind out of my sail. He has told you the things I should have told you, but let me repeat them. This oil must have a brand name. When you go to Lira City, you realize that along the streets, there's so much oil in mineral water. Franco, in Rwenzori, I don't even know why Rwenzori mineral water has not taken to court Lira City, so that the Lira City authorities can pursue those illegal extractors of this oil that is purportedly being sold in Rwenzori mineral water. It's very scandalous. It's an international shame. It is even not safe. And you're going to take it up to make sure that this oil is quickly, Christopher, branded and labeled, and it can do its due share of a claim on the supermarket shelves. Clap for yourselves that you're going to do it immediately. So safety, safety, safety. Let me give you a bit of a background. In the LEGS project, we are in 17 districts. Aleptong is the only one in northern region that is receiving economic infrastructure. How small is that? Or how big is that? Very, very, very big. The other district in northern Uganda is Nwoya, but it's receiving only rural financing. And even Nwoya didn't get so much money like maybe the other districts. The other closest district is down in the east, is Katakwi district, which has done very, very well also. And then of course we have Ajumani, which has only received rural financing. I just want to tell you that Aleptong was a deliberate choice of government because you had just returned from internally displaced people's camps. And so we put the project here for you to return, resettle, rehabilitate, and regenerate. Those are the 4 R's. Return, resettle, rehabilitate, and regenerate. Those are so important as a factor. And it was so deliberate to give you the 2 components, to give you the economic infrastructure and also give you water. Can I give you the good news? Right now, as we close the legs, because the legs, Honorable Minister and Chairperson, the legs project closed on 30th December. In final closure is on 30th March right now. Right now we are doing the winding up. The good news is that Aleptong is leading with the flagship of Apala piped water. We have seven what we call flagships, the most successful of projects across the 17 districts. And Aleptong has Apala. We have Kaizikasia and Chenjojo. We have Ongongoja next door in Katakwi. And Orungo Kona, Katakwi somehow has 2. And then of course, we have the shared solar across. And then we have the artificial insemination. But amongst the economic infrastructure, if you take the first 3 across the 17, Aleptong is one of the first 3 because of Apala. Apala is serving a formerly internally displaced people's camp. And Honorable Minister, we are so proud that we made this contribution. It is serving 12 villages. It is serving people who had never seen any piped water. It is serving the mission of Alani. It is serving 3 primary schools. It is serving the sub-county. It is being even managed. The water office is in the sub-county office. We want to thank you, Aleptong District, for this. At the same time, Aleptong was also surrounded by other districts where we had interventions. And the senior table, you need to listen to this. Because very often they say government doesn't do anything. But maybe because you don't know. If I start in Amria, where a market was run by the Minister of Local Government under DINO, Development Initiative for Northern Uganda. Actually, Amria Central Market, the beautiful one that you see, done by DINO. If you move to your friends in Otuke, the beautiful governance and business center was done by, you're looking at the same woman who's been running around. If you come here, Lira City was done by the central market, by the Ministry of Local Government. If you look at Kole, the same woman you're looking at, Kole Market, was supposed to have done what's that secondary school where the misfortune happened? In Kole. Aboke was supposed to have had a center, like a memorial center at Aboke, but things happened, and then we did Kole Market. If you look at Amolata, we have done revenues. If you go, who else is your closest neighbor? Omoro? Do you share borders with Omoro? Somehow may not, maybe not. But tomorrow in Lerabaro, the market, we've done the market. So in a way, this district was like an island of deprivation, and we needed to come in and bring services here. Is that something very good for you to learn? So as I congratulate you on having this commissioned, Honorable Minister, I also carry good news. I carried good news that you are part of the consolidation and scaling up of the second local economic growth support project. As we talk today, you are part of 56 districts across the country that is going to benefit from this huge, huge program. Very exciting, very groundbreaking. All the nouns you want to use, you will use them in this project, part of the 56. This will serve 16.6 million people across this country. Can you imagine? Out of 45.9, it will serve close to 40% of the population of Uganda. Honorable Minister, we are really protecting the gains very, very aggressively. Although the people of Leptong, you are protecting of gains has another color and name. We shall take up this later. You know, people give to people. Well, people give to people. Go and read about that concept. People give to what? So when you change the people, people may give to air. Is that understood? But I'm not going into the political line. You have understood. We may give to air, yet people should be giving to people. So when we talk of legs too, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be water. And Leptong more specifically, through the chairperson, the outgoing chairperson, you manage to earn yourself a specialized watershed management scheme within the Second Legs project. You need to clap. I'm sure you don't even know what it is. The Indian community, the International Crop Researchers Institute for Semi-Arid Tropics, ICRISAT, will come here and live in Leptong and trace your waters where they come from, maybe from Napak, and store the waters somewhere in the wet season and release these waters somewhere else that is more deserving in the wet season. Huge, huge, huge. And you are only 7 districts in this country that is going to receive this watershed system. I told you people give to people because your chairperson went there and convinced the authorities at Hyderabad, ICRISAT, and Leptong is one of these districts. This is so, so big. Right now, I've heard of an agricultural engineer, a production coordinator. You should actually begin to celebrate because along the watershed, gone will be the days of crying that you don't have water because it will be stored during the rain season, released during the dry season to enable production in the downstream during those seasons. Isn't that a very, very good thing? The legs and as well as the Leptong also will benefit from domestic water. You can as well get another scheme that is not Alanya. An average of 2 schemes, but most safely 1 scheme. because it's very costly. It's cost heavy. You've had 1.2 billion. Some of them have gone to 3 billion, but you are able to get that. You're also going to get community access road. So it's not only the Majezi road, there are some, and I'm very, very grateful. My brother, I'm so grateful that you're putting me as part of your history books in Aleptong, and of course on behalf of the ministry also for Tadeo, we are so grateful. But you can have another access road. You will have any economic infrastructure that is devolved, that is within your district development plan or local development plan. Anything that will drive your local economy, as long as you convince us, as long as it's a priority within the design, you're going to be able to have it, Franco. And so gone are the days of looking at Aleptong as a hard to reach, hard to stay. You know, the economy is turning around here. You are going to create the next Lira. Clap for yourselves. You're going to create the next Lira. We are going to be having everything in the aggregation. If you're aggregating millet, if you're aggregating sorghum, soybean, anything that you put as your priority value chains, what you indicated to the team last week. Action of a health center, a DMU. I've heard the detailed cries to the Honorable Minister. He has written notes. I'm also going to relay the asks to the Honorable Minister directly, but do not put primary schools. Why? Because the Islamic Development Bank that gives us this money has a mandate for agriculture. People in this group, I think you want to clap. So their mandate is for agriculture and local economic development. Are we together? So anything, and I'm not saying that we're going to fund too many, but anything within your development plan that will drive your local economy, just like Apala is going to drive your local economy, is eligible. Eligible meaning what? It's a possibility for funding. I want to thank you for organizing this very well. So the menu goes on. Shared solar, you know. I write it so I can sing it even out of my sleep. So I will tell you the menu. If you ask me the menu, I will tell you the menu of this project. It's very beautiful menu, Franco. It's very loved by the politicians, as well as we have just finished the scoping. IDB has given us a totality of $119 million US dollars across the country. The Islamic Development Bank has approved. The cow and his tech team needs to hear that. They actually approved 6 months ago. We are in the final procedures of going to Cabinet and Parliament at the Uganda level. Once that is done, we sign the financing agreement, and then we come here with money. This time, you know, Aleptong lost time because of the initial inertia. You see, this is not NOSAF, this is not what. Every project comes differently, Mr. Chairperson. This comes different to drive your economy. It's not a public service. It is supposed to do something that helps you to catalyze, just like these ladies did. Actually, I want to thank this lady. I want us to patent. Can we patent this play? Can we have 2 versions? We patent the original, the natural version that we've seen here. We edit out pigs, and then we patent another version. Franco, send you, so that we appeal to our friends. We edit out pigs, we get another version, and by tomorrow, if you give me an edited version, it will be viral across the world. Can you imagine? I want us to patent this. So just like you've seen, people were quarrying sand, depleting the environment, they've now gone to this oilseed, and there is a restoration. So we will be supporting you to do these projects that push your economy to the next level. Finally, I'm very happy you've done the roads, Chairperson. Last time we were here, Aleptong had produced so much maize, so much sunflower, but the roads were a scandal. I'm very glad that with your roads fund, you have attended to the roads. Because we can do all these, we can do all these excitements, but if there is no evacuation, we can as well not have done anything. I would like to say that in the next program, all these ones that are irritants are actually eligible. You can get the tractor. Doesn't that deserve a clap? We shall have a a standalone component on rural financing, and that can give you the tractor. We shall have agro-machinery, and that can give you anything in the agro-machinery. We will have separate financing to drive the cooperative. That will give you the startup capital. My brother, we just need to work on the capacities of this cooperative. You and I know why you are not eligible for money. Because right now we are returning money, part of which you should have got. So you need the commercial officer to strengthen, as in strengthen times 4, this cooperative. With such a high-standing personality as the chair, I don't know why the cooperative should still be crawling. Now that you are going to be in production, run, get capacities, get the commercial officer. We are able to give you business development services skills so that you are eligible to get this money. There is no challenge here. All the things you have risen as challenges are actually eligible in the successor project, Mr. Cow. Finally, I want to thank you how you have organized this. Very illustrative. The nap sprays, the seeds, the partners. I am so excited that Apala Area Cooperative has had adoption. As one mother exits, and that's me, Inspire has come in. Inspire, thank you so, so much. This is so rare that when you're commissioning, there's a ready mother to adopt that baby. We are so, so grateful. And I'm going to know you. I'm going to work with you very, very, very seriously. And I'm going to make sure that we take this Apala to great heights. And finally, Honorable Minister, you're commissioning the only unique oil project under the Lakes project. It's the only one that has oil. We will entreat you, Honorable Minister, to ensure that this baby does not die mid-term. We need to be supported with the National Bureau of Standards process. We need to be supported with packaging, very strong packaging. We need to be supported with market penetration, helping the commercial office and the district to find pathways for marketing this beautiful product. We need to do expos in Lira, in Gulu, in Kampala City, Christopher, to make sure that we sell this product, we introduce it to other people. We need to do business unusual in order for this baby to come to term and grow. And on that note, I want to thank you. I'm so happy to be here for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
This singular honor and pleasure, very, very exciting, to invite you, Honorable Minister, to commission Apala, the only oil project within the Lakes project. So as far as we know, this is another flagship. Very rare, very safety sensitive. Honorable Minister, it's my pleasure.
Amoto Widushu, Okoyo Bino, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Local Government, and all the officials from Ministry of Local Government, the Honorable Chairperson, LOC 5, Honorable DK Odong, the Acting Resident District Commissioner, that is Mr. Lutwama Matthias, the Acting Deputy Resident District Commissioner, Lamex, who also happens to be the Assistant Resident District Commissioner in charge of Moroto County, where this project is. The Chairperson, Board of Directors of the cooperatives, the Chief Administrative Officer, together with all the technical staff here present. I see the District Production Officer,
who is strategically seated towards ensuring that production is at its maximum. The contractor, the Honorable Chairperson LOC 3 of this area, with all your political staff and your sub-county chief, with all the technical people here present, your colleague, Honorable Chairperson, that is the Mayor of Alepton Town Council, of Apala Town Council, all the corporates, ladies and gentlemen, the people of Apala Town Council and Apala Sub-County, and all the members of Alepton, Amoto Wini Dushu, Apoyo Wipino Twatwal. When I received a phone call a few minutes before arriving here as RDC, invite the Honorable Minister to commission this project, and I was told I am going to be the chief guest. Mr. Chairman, you have been wondering how I am feeling. I felt extremely good. I said this is how God identifies leaders through other people. And to represent a full cabinet minister, let me tell you, I added 1 full kilogram to myself within a very short time. But I knew it was not an easy task. So I had to quickly consult and say, I am going on delegated responsibility. What do I say? I got a perfect brief from the PA of the minister that this is what the minister wants you to say. Number one, that is extremely very, very glad to associate with the people of Alepton. And he brings you apologies that due to other pressing state duties, he would have loved to be here by himself, but nonetheless is with you morally, mentally, and spiritually, and physically through me. So he's extremely very happy to associate with the people of Alepton and Apala in particular. And that he really wanted to be here because he knows the people of Alepton are very happy people. And who is that who would wish to go to where people are extremely happy? Because the happiness is one of the indicators of socio-economic transformation. Research indicates that Alepton is the happiest district in the whole country. While Kampala city is the happiest city in East Africa, Alepton district is the happiest district in the whole country. And that is the research. And the research and the statistics don't lie. We highly appreciate the government of the Republic of Uganda under the program of lakes for offering to Alepton district a factory of Apala Oilseed. We congratulate you, the people of Alepton, and we really thank you for embracing this project, because we're getting tired of seeing Ubos post all the time that Alepton district does not have any industry. They were always posting that Alepton district has 0. But now, we have 1. Chairman in his speech indicated, like Oliver Twist, that they need more. Kao indicated that they need more. As a representative of the minister, I am going to tell him exactly this, that Aleptong needs more industries. After all, His Excellency, the President, has indicated that if we have industries, then we would have solved the problem of unemployment, which is not only a national problem but a global problem. So it is industries, it is the social services, it is the ICT and information that offers us employment opportunities. So if we can have more industries here, then we are very sure that we shall have more employment. The people, Chairman, you paraded here as doing a brick in the university. Now they should be assured of jobs. The jobs will be here. And His Excellency, the President, is very particular about Aleptong, because Aleptong gave the President 82.02% in the recently concluded elections. So I congratulate you for voting very wisely. And now that you voted very wisely, expect a lot to flow towards your direction. I want to say, on behalf of the Minister, that we appeal to the people of Apala, that is both Apala Sub-County and Town Council, and Aleptong at large, to embrace the spirit of hard work towards production. PDM has pillar number 1 as the production and productivity. So I want you to embrace that as much as possible now that we have the factory here. That is providing us with the bucket to our oilseed crops. Oilseed crops, for example, sunflower, soya, simsim. At one time, before I came to Aleptong, they were talking of simsim being white gold. And I used to wonder, white gold, how can gold be white? And that is the simsim we're talking about. So these crops do very well here. Myself, from the Ministry of Local Government, me who has been very common here, we have enough oil seeds here which will do very well and feed this factory. And as it is, so there's no worry about it, because we have it. The land here, number 1, is in plenty compared to other parts of the country. I've been in other parts of the country like Manafa and the like, but the land here is there. 2, the land here is comparatively fertile. We are seated on fertile land. So we really need you to work extremely hard to ensure that you harness what nature has given to the people of Aleptong. I like the comment from the previous speakers when they indicated that even when we have land, you can be very sure about your land when you have secured your land. I think, Chairman, you are the one who raised this. That we need to have our land registered. We need to get certificate of customary ownership. And we're extremely very happy that we have implementing partners enabling us to have our land registered. Cody, can you first stand up for electors? And they are still around to ensure that we register our land. And once you have that certificate of customary ownership, then you know that land is yours. What will remain now is going to put on all your effort and ensure that production is climate. So we really thank you, Kodate, for the offer of the opportunity to empower and enable our people register their land. We have an opportunity of what I would say capital. We are calling it seed capital. The government of Uganda, through the wise leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has listened to your cry all over the country. The farmers were saying we don't have seed capital. While we need to really do production, we don't have seed capital. The president has, through PDM, enabled you to get the seed capital. The president and the NRM government has also enabled you through Emioga to get the seed capital. Youth Livelihood Program, Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Program, so many other programs, including GROW, as it was enlisted by the previous speakers. But there is another very special program called the Agricultural Credit Facility. This money is there from Bank of Uganda, and you can access it through Centenary Bank, through Housing Finance, through Pearl Bank, at only about 12% per year. And here can be an opportunity for you even to get the tractor we are talking about. In other words, what I am saying is that the opportunities are not limited. The opportunities are widespread. This money is there. The last time I was checking, there is only one person who has benefited from agricultural credit facility in Aleppo. Only one person. And that one person accessed only 10 million. And yet this money, you can get it up from around, I think, 2 million, up to about 250 million. So we want you to take opportunity over this. I am now happy that your chairman is really well informed about all these activities. So besides talking about your other issues here, look out for these opportunities from other places, and you will get the money. And what we want is to ensure that we prosper, that we become wealthy, that we become rich. Because these empowerment programs is actually to make you people, myself, Kao, everybody powerful, so that we can even lead by example. You have raised very many pertinent issues. I have documented them here. I took notes as though I was going for an examination, because all the issues you raise are very important. I am going to document them. I am going to, for example, document the need for a tractor. And I am sure you will get the tractor. I am going to document the need of transport. Chairman say don't have you need a lorry, because they say transport. I know you are talking about a lorry, either a fuso lorry or a tipper lorry, anything which carries products from the farmers to the factory. I am going to document this very ably and hand it over. After all, the permanent secretary, whom even the minister would refer this to, is here present, and has also taken notes. I want finally to congratulate most sincerely the works of the contractor. As the monitors of government programs, we have not received any reports from the resident district commissioners, because, you know, they are charged with the responsibility of monitoring government projects and programs. We have not received any report of substandard work. you have done a good thing with a big heart. We normally have this problem. Actually, the only problem we had was the one of the delay. But now we understand it was not within your making. It was because of the power issue. So we really thank you for that. And we congratulate Inspire for the offer for capacity building. We congratulate Codate, and even the offer of transport means. I think that talks to a very big heart. So I thank all of you. I congratulate the Chief Administrative Officer for the work well done through your technical staff. I congratulate the acting RDC with this team, because they have really been doing monitoring. That's the acting RDC. They have been doing monitoring. They come here, like Kawo says, at times even when you don't know. And then they give a report, and we send the report up to His Excellency, the President. So I really congratulate you for doing a good work. Then I also congratulate the chairperson LOC 5, Honorable Diko Dongo, for even going up to India to represent the views of the people of Aleppo. And now you can see he has come up with a very big fish from India. A very big one indeed. The last time I checked, Honorable, I saw a team from India actually coming to Aleppo, and they stayed for about 1 week. I think they came for feasibility studies. So that is the kind of leadership that we want. I know the people of Aleppo did not give him enough votes, but it is for only 5 years. After 5 years, you never know. Gold will never rust. Mine is to request that you keep on offering the leadership, even from outside that office, to the people of Aleppo. Your doors should be wide open, even at home, so that if they want to consult with you, you offer the leadership. I thank you so much. I am now waiting to make the ceremonial commissioning. But for now, I say all this for God and my country.
Thank you so much. I think the next program, we are meant to proceed and then do the actual commission. Unveil.
What if you come here? Finally.
You can climb up there.
Someone. Yes.
You can.
So on behalf of Honorable Minister of Local Government, Honorable Raphael Magezi, and indeed on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, I now have the opportunity to officially commission the Apala Oilseed Processing Factory for God and my country. Apala Oilseed Processing Factory, constructed by Aleppo District Local Government under the Local Economic Growth Support Project, with the funding from the government of Uganda, Islamic Development Bank, and the Livelihoods Fund partners, commissioned by Honorable Raphael Magezi, Minister of Local Government, on 17th March 2026. Amen.
Yes.
Okay. On behalf of
the Honorable Minister for Local Government, and indeed on behalf of His Excellency the President, I take the opportunity to cut this tape as we enter into the factory for God and my country. And it's catching up very fast. Until it's getting close together.
An oil press. It's the press oil out of sunflower, the press oil out of soybean and other seeds. So right now, as you see, the machine is in operation. It is pressing oil out of sunflower. So the procedure is like this. As you see up here, you get a dry seed. Once you put on sunshine, you make sure the seed should be first dry. When it is dry properly, you come and feed through the hopper. After feeding through the hopper, the seed will pass through the screw and press the seed. After pressing, you see the product come out from here. And then the oil falls from this side through the hopper and goes in the tank. I hope they are seeing this very well. Here you can see the machine gives the crude oil. After giving the crude oil, this is the receiver tank, and then from this receiver tank the pump to the sedimental tank up here. So when it is in the tank, it will remain like 2 to 3 days in the settle. The rest is down, and then the oil remains up. When it is come in another tank for filtration behind there. So behind there is where you get the final product. Yeah, that's how machine works. How the big you wear. So the oil is still in this. Yeah, it is already one. And I'm just standing. 100 bucks. And it's eating it after very quickly. So there's some oil inside. When it eats some.
Are still inspecting the scientific seedlings, fertilizers, together with LOC5, together with Chief Administrative Officer, Apala Totual Omara Melango, Dong Lobo Apala. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Yes? Yeah, the Honorable Minister for Local Government, Okiswa Geoffrey, is inspecting the scientific works. Chairman Dike Odongo is inspecting. Our beloved permanent secretary, Mama Sumpta, is inspecting. We have the head, the one and only head of Kama Selectum, Bob, the one and only Bob, director Bob Kama Sapoyo Total. Thank you so much. It's a very, very great ceremony. DJ, why don't you play some music as they picked? Today you've not had music, it has been boring. Why?
Thank you so much, Acting RDC. We are grateful.
Because I have...
This is
okay, we are still looking for some music as our VIPs inspect. Driver UPE 739J, you have blocked the Honorable Minister, please. Thank you, DJ. Let the music play. Welcome to Lango, Apala Seed Oil Factory. Today is the day. Thank you so much, Samuel Kodo, the Senior Assistant Secretary Apala. We are proud of you, of your work. With our one and only Chairman, C3, Mr. Odongo, fighter, original sons of Amola Town, now in Lango. Thank you, Chairman, LC3 Apala. We appreciate. Champe Gorge Women Apala Entertainment Group. Champe Gorge Apoyo to 12.
Yes, so now these people are all good. Alongside the one and only my producer. Please embarrass me with the track now. I want to take it to you.
Customer certificate of tenure, the lands officer is here. All those who want to register for customer certificate of land.
Opoyo, you're ready to register in your